Shake a stick, shake a stick, shake, 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 shake a stick. Hey, hi, maybe you've heard the phrase before, it's more than you can shake a stick at. Well, what does more than one can shake a stick at mean? Well, when we say it, we may be referencing a large number of things. Like, for instance, I have more questions than I can shake a stick at. Or there are more things to do today than I can shake a stick at. Or our town has more banks than you can shake a stick at. And that's one use of the phrase. Another use of the phrase references shaking a stick at somebody, which is, of course, a threatening gesture, maybe referencing someone wanting to pick a fight. And the phrase has been used in that manner, and often you may have heard it said, that person or having a fight with that person is not worth shaking a stick at. In other words, it's not worth wasting any time getting into a quarrel. That person is not worth shaking a stick at. However, the modern use of the phrase, or the way that we use the phrase most often, more than you can shake a stick at, means having an abundance or more than you need. Now, the origin of this phrase is believed to be from farmers who had more sheep than they could control with their wooden staves, or more sheep than they could shake a stick at. So maybe these farmers were overwhelmed. Someone may have asked them, "Hey, Joe, how's it going?" And they may have said, "Ha, I have more sheep than I can shake a stick at." They were feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Did you ever feel overwhelmed? Yeah, you might have so much happening in your life that you just don't know what to do. I have so much happening in my life right now. I'm not sure what's next. I don't know if I can do it this day. I just feel so frustrated. I feel overwhelmed. What am I supposed to do? Well, I believe in times when we feel overwhelmed and frustrated that it is a very good thing to tell God how we're feeling. To speak to God and to say, "Lord, I'm struggling with today. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Is there a way that you can help me?" Do you know what? He can. The person who wrote many of the Psalms, the psalmist, who we believe to be King David, was often overwhelmed with things in life. And there are a few Psalms that reference how he found help and strength from his feelings of being overwhelmed. Psalm 18, 1 to 2 is an example. He says, "I love you, Lord. You give me strength. You are my rock and my place of safety. You are the God who saves me. I go to you for safety, and you are like a shield to me. You are the power that saves me, and you are my place of safety." Think of God as your place to go when you're feeling overwhelmed. Psalm 28:7, "The Lord gives me strength. He is like a shield that keeps me safe. My heart trusts in him, and he helps me. And my heart jumps for joy, and with my song then I praise him." Psalm 94:19 references, "I was very worried. I was very overwhelmed. But God, your comfort brought me joy and peace," I would add. Psalm 119, 105 says, "Your word is like a lamp that shows me the way. It's like a light that guides me." I believe we all have times where we need God to show us the way we should go, especially during times where we are feeling overwhelmed. And God in Jeremiah 17, verse 7 says, "I will bless anyone who trusts in me, and I will do good things for the person who depends on me." We do need to depend on God. And especially in times when we are feeling overwhelmed, we need to give those times over to God. When we say, "God, there's more today than I can shake a stick at," or "I have more things to do than I can shake a stick at. I'm so overwhelmed. Help me, God." That is not a bad thing to recognize that we have more things than we can handle. So we give it to God and we say, "Lord, help me today." So today, if you are feeling overwhelmed, I encourage you to give it to God. Allow him to help you. Let him to be that presence in your life that brings you peace and that brings you joy. I wish for you all a day filled with God's presence and a day filled with peace.